If you like this video, please click on the like button. Comment with the names of the movies you would like us to cover next. Click the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get notified of our latest creations. We cover 100 movies from around the world every day. To advertise with our channel, reach out to us. Our contact information is on our channel page. Now, let's move to the plot of this movie.
The four friends in the book club meet in person after COVID-19 forced them to switch their monthly meetings to Zoom calls. During that time, Sharon retires as a judge. Carol's husband Bruce suffers a heart attack, and Carol has to close her Italian restaurant. Vivian, who has been confined with Arthur, reveals their engagement once the confinement is over and the club can meet again in person. Carol reminds them of a trip to Italy they did not go on years previously, so now that the travel ban is lifted, she proposes the four friends take a bachelorette trip to Italy, culminating in the final destination in Tuscany. At first, the three friends resist, but Arthur encourages Vivian to go. Sharon's cat dies and Mitchell also convinces Diane. The four thoroughly enjoy their stay in Rome. Sightseeing, man-watching, being admired by the locals and shopping for Vivian's wedding gown. A street artist assures them a trip to Venice is a must for tourists. So they take a train. At the station, they hand over their luggage to the porters at the station, not realizing they are thieves. Diane loses the urn containing her deceased husband Harry's ashes, which she has illegally brought into the country, hidden in her suitcase. Sharon calls the police chief, who attends them lazy for his treatment of the theft. Carol points out that their experience is like what happened to a character in Paulo Coelho's The Alchemist, so they should treat it as part of their adventure too. Vivian's hotel connections get them nice accommodations in Venice. In a bar, Sharon meets Usman, a retired philosophy professor who invites the foursome to dinner. The venue turns out to be famed chef Gianni's cooking school, and he and Carol are blown away by the surprise of seeing each other again. After an evening of eating, drinking and dancing, Sharon and Usman leave together and Carol visits Gianni's kitchen. There is a spark between Carol and Gianni, which they channel into kneading dough. Sharon and Usman have a passionate encounter on his boat, and are found by the same police chief she called lazy. The foursome rent a car to drive to Tuscany, as Diane especially fears thieves on the train. On the road, Carol panics as Gianni has shared photos of their cooking session, labeling them in his broken English. Realizing Bruce will see them as they will also go to her iPad, she frantically calls him. Her friends, giving her tough love, point out she is stifling both of them and not enjoying life. They have a flat tire on the secondary road without a spare, forcing them to hitchhike. Diane reveals that they need to be in Tuscany in the morning as Arthur is surprising Vivian with an intimate destination wedding there. When a hunky policeman happens by, Vivian thinks he is a male stripper, so she tries to pull off his clothes. That lands them in the local jail. There, both Vivian and Diane get tough love and honest feedback, before Sharon goads the same prickly police chief into getting them to Vivian's wedding via helicopter. As Diane's urn was recovered, he lets her scatter her husband's ashes en route. Arthur and Mitchell, his best man, and Diane's boyfriend, are waiting, and Carol is surprised by Bruce's appearance. Judge Sharon officiates the wedding. Vivian hedges about going through with the wedding, so Arthur pledges his love and asks her to not marry him. When Mitchell asks Diane to marry him, she accepts and Sharon marries them on the spot. The four friends realize their current book, The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, predicted their lives more than they expected it to.